everyone. Would you like to explain?
You explain. I explained last time.
Okay. Today we're making cupcakes, if it isn't evident by having a massive mess on this table.
Which they probably can't even see.
They might. I don't know.
They never can see the table unless we aim it at the table.
But trust us, there is a mess if you can't see it. We are making chocolate cupcakes, and we're gonna theme it around at least Mickey. Maybe not so many. I couldn't find any sprinkles. But
You could have just got candy. We could have shaped them into bows.
well, I have some sprinkles. They're just not hard sprinkles. But we are making Mickey and Minnie themed cupcakes. Tony has the list in front of her face of the ingredients that we need. The oven is preheated to 325. So let's get started, shall we?
Okay. So the first thing we need is 1/2 cups all-purpose flour.
Flour.
Maybe just a teeny bit more because that wasn't exactly flat. Okay.
Okay. We'll put this back in because we don't need it. I assume sugar's
1/2
next.
cups sugar or flour. Also 1/2 cups sugar. So technically I wasn't wrong to say that.
Let me get that out of the way. We never use those. Do you need me to lift it up? You got it.
No, I don't need you to lift it higher. I'm short. Why are you lifting it higher? 1 cup. That is a lot of sugar.
Well, this is supposed to be the best. Usually the best is very sugary.
3/4 cup cocoa powder.
Which is over there behind the milk. I'm hoping we have enough.
Yeah, that's not going to fit in there.
Would you like the little spoon? Actually putting one of those things to good use. Who would have thought?
This is when you start to question how old this cocoa powder actually is. That it's crusty.
We got it earlier this year.
It's still usable.
That would be my mom from the living room. Did you bring something to clean yourself off of?
No.
I'll have to get you a wet rag when this is all done.
I don't want to do this anymore. Nope. It's like packed dirt.
Can you hear Grandma's TV? Or is that just me?
I can hear it. I'm not listening to it like you are.
It's kind of hard not to hear what they're doing. Alright, the next thing that will be needed for is, I believe, Water. What?
Do you plan on scraping that off right there?
For the most part, that was the plan, yes.
You're getting up to get water. You could just rinse it off.
Just do the next ingredient.
3 teaspoons salt. Three-fourths teaspoon salt. Sarah, this spoon doesn't have a size on it.
Yes, it does. It's just really old and hard to see. What are you looking for?
3/4 teaspoon.
One fourth. 1/2. I believe this is what you were after, so you were right the first time.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly kind of mix this together real quick first, because that's what I do. Plus it kind of does say to mix together until it's combined, although it says to use a mixer, which Sarah refuses to use.
We'll get out a mixer if you want, but that would mean moving, and you don't really want to move. I also did forget my spatula, so I will be back.
Combined enough to use?
No, looks good.
Make a little crevice for all the wet stuff.
Was that all of the dry?
Mm-hmm. Miss Fancy Egg, would you like to crack them? Sarah enjoys showing off that she can crack the eggs one-handed.
You can crack an egg, I don't care.
No, I don't know how to crack them one-handed.
You don't have to crack it one-handed.
It's fancier. Be fancy.
Is it though?
I don't know. I would try it and everything would just be useless because everything would just be shell.
I don't have any
I don't know
ideas.
though. It also seems very unnecessarily messy.
It is messy. That is true.
You might want to get a plastic bag. It might be worth having it on hand to throw garbage into. Oh, hello, spatula.
That magically appeared.
3/4 cup. Well, warm water. Technically milk, but warm water that doesn't deflate a bore. And let's be real, the order probably doesn't matter at this point.
You just grabbed what was closest to you.
3/4 cup milk.
No, I didn't know we needed it for milk as well.
Me neither. I didn't see that part, but it's completely different than when we needed it for a dry and a wet. Where did I put the cat?
Right here.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
1/4 cup of vegetable oil.
Which is actually brand new. So, no first use.
I also managed to leave out the baking soda and baking powder, I think. But, you know, it's cool. We'll go back to that in a second.
It's alright. It was bound to happen sooner or later from one of us.
Vegetable oil.
It's very close to the top.
I am precise AF. Yeah, I had to add that last part in there because it only made sense.
Totally.
Literally, if you saw how close I get, it makes sense.
It's slightly nerve-wracking. I wouldn't be able to do that because I have shaky hands.
Normally I do too, but the preciseness of baking is worth it. I need a napkin. I got oil here, and let me tell you, I do not want oil on my shirt. I will gladly take cocoa powder.
Are you taking any of these home?
Probably take a couple.
We do have more of that if we run out.
Okay, let's see here. We need baking powder, 3/4 teaspoon, so another one of these things. Every powdery thing needs one of those. I love that thing. Perfection.
Would be a lot easier that way.
And 1.5 teaspoons baking soda. You don't have a teaspoon, so we will do 3 halves.
Huh?
You don't have a teaspoon.
Alright then. It must have fallen off.
Unless I'm slightly concerned this is a teaspoon now. But we'll do 3 half teaspoons. Because basic math says that adds up to a teaspoon and a half.
Yes, it does.
1, 2.
What is the method to your madness?
I have none. I will gladly admit that right now.
And I think the last ingredient is the vanilla.
Yep, teaspoon. Which again we do not have, so.
What are you doing? Are you trying to make the hole bigger?
You only have a slit there.
That's the point.
It's not going to come out of there into a spoon.
Yeah, it does. May I have the lid? Thank you.
And now we break up the eggs. Break up the eggs.
Stabby, stabby.
Stabby, stabby. And pour, pour, pour. Mix 'em, mix 'em, mix 'em. Hi.
Should I be concerned about you?
The
So
fact that I just broke out into Blue's Clues, maybe.
while she's mixing that, I'm gonna go over.
Oh!
Smell. It does smell good. Then again, anything with chocolate smells good. I'm going to go over there, get the pans, and I will be back. Which means I'm gonna have to move these. And just because I can, I'm gonna point that down so you can see exactly every little move she makes.
Every move you make. That popped into my head too, not gonna lie. The song of every single stalker everywhere.
Does it say how many this is supposed to make?
The chocolate one, I think it's at 24.
Well, that should be enough for 16. If we need to get more, that's okay. Now, are you the kind of person that uses a ladle or a spoon?
I think we usually just use a measuring cup.
I'm using a ladle. Ladle, ladle, ladle. La 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 la. In this bag of mysteries. It's not really mysterious at all. Are we going to use this today?
That is very fancy.
It is.
I mean, we can, because I don't think for the other ones. Spoiler alert, we're making 2 sets of cupcakes today. The ones that we're making next, the pictures show just like a dot,
Yeah.
I'm feeling. So I think they just filled it in the middle and then But we can fill it in the middle and then do a little swirly on top.
Which wrappers would you like to use for these?
They're very bright. Pink from Minnie Mouse, definitely. They're very pink. Very pink. Very bright, and I like that. I like bright colors.
And
Like
this
bright
is the mini
colors that I
Oreos
cannot
that
lie.
we have.
Did you hear me?
No, I didn't.
I said I like bright colors, and I cannot lie.
This is what I have to put up with, ladies and gentlemen.
Y'all, I ain't even had no sugar yet.
Oh no. That's why you were talking about how much sugar there is in there.
Do you like a taste?
I would. Never trust a skinny chef. Or baker. But it's really good.
Whenever we were looking online for recipes, I found this one, and it literally said, moist chocolatey perfection, I think it said.
I think that was in the tagline of this one.
Yeah, that's the same thing. I think, unless you switch it out on me, I didn't know.
Nah, I wouldn't do that to you.
You would. You know you would. You use my bad memory against me.
No. If I was gonna do that, it would be the super moist, but it isn't.
Still kind of lumpy. But I think with this spatula, that's just how it's going to be, so.
I love how the color that you chose is literally at the bottom. I will say these cupcake papers were relatively easy to find in Walmart, which is really surprising for me, because I usually have the worst luck finding stuff. So orange can go at the bottom, because we won't need orange. Followed by that.
Orange and purple would be nice to use together for like Halloween.
Maybe we'll do a Jack Skellington
That'd be cute.
for Halloween.
And super easy,
Yeah.
because we are super basic.
I mean, one day we could always just do Baymax too, if we wanted to stick with the easy stuff. So, Tiffany selected...
And
Okay.
my hand is starting to hurt already.
Tiffany has selected the pink, so we are using the pink papers today.
It's almost as bright as the pink paint you used the other day.
Yeah, didn't even think about that.
It's definitely as deep. It might just be a little bit more brighter. A little bit more brighter? A little bit more bright.
More vibrant. Use the big words, Tiffany. They get you more points. That's the best way to do something. Just stab it.
Trying to get out some of these lumps.
If this recipe is good, I can always use this for later if we need it. For another adventure.
Would you like to lick the spatula? I don't even know why I asked.
I'm almost done lighting these. Thought we were going to take a little bit longer. Alright. One is lined. I will line that if I need it. What?
It's bubbling.
Could you put some sort of evenness in it?
No?
Okay. Well, here you go. Do you want me to spoon it or do you want to spoon it?
You can spoon it. Don't be messy.
Will that do? That's gonna need another spoon.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Trial and error, children.
You want to turn that way a little bit?
Trial and error. Would that be about 3/4 or is that just a half?
Looks like 3/4.
So I
You can always give them each 2, and then if any of them need a little
Yeah.
bit more, just come back to them.
or just do one massive one.
That would probably be more beneficial in the long run.
Yeah. Just gotta wait a little bit longer while it does that.
It would be easier just to use a cup, though. measuring cup.
True, but it's a little bit too late. I've already dirtied this. We need those for later.
3/4 cup. Why don't you just use that?
It's the running gag that one has already been destroyed a lot.
This is me jumping in to save you.
No, we're ruining it altogether. That's definitely a little bit more full.
So you can get 2 out of a good cup of 3/4. Here you go. Cleaning the dirty cup with the dirty spoon. Logic.
That one's a little bit more, but that's okay. And that one needed a tiny bit more. Yeah, this method is definitely causing a little bit more spillage. No. About there?
A little bit more. It's really low. There's good.
I just keep trying to find different ways to not get it to spill.
Are we going to use this one for this too?
If we have enough space, if we have enough batter, yeah, we can. You want to maybe line that?
Yeah, that's why I was asking. Maybe I'll put some batter in these ones while you're doing that.
Oh. Good luck, that's kind of buried. Oh dear. I didn't think this would be the messiest part, if I'm being honest.
It always is. Transfer man.
Oh, it's kind of a little. Definitely gonna have to clean this pan up, man. There we go.
Might be perfect actually for 18 cupcakes.
Which one? Like that back?
No, double cup.
Double cup. You're the one that suggested this. I set it down there. I'm gonna attempt to clean the side of this as best I can. Focus on Tiffany. She's the one doing
This must be why they're super moist, is because these are really runny.
Sad part is I don't know if this was the regular moist one that you sent me. So it shouldn't be as super moist as the one that I had before. It definitely got more runny towards the bottom of it.
Yeah. Probably because all the oil probably went to the bottom.
Yeah.
What is it? volume density or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Do you think we'll have just enough?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you remember how long we're going for?
20 to 22 minutes.
We won't force you to stick around for that.
They were supposed to be 2/3 full, not 1/3.
Do you want me to stop it now, since we're pretty much done with this part? Alright, we will see you in a little bit. We are back and the cupcakes are ready. Tiffany has put the icing into a little tool that we got today. Well, yesterday.
Icing syringe.
And let's see if it works. If not, we just spent a lot of time trying to put it in there for nothing.
By we, she means me.
True.
Take these off the edge. Those are not going to be easy to ice on the edge.
Dun dun dun! Are you having fun?
Sure.
No. You should be saying we every time you do one of those. Do you think we're gonna have to put more icing in?
Mm-hmm.
It is nice, but it doesn't hold a lot. I say that. That comes out with like a third of what was in there.
Hold. Do not lick.
Can I look what fell onto my hand when he handed it to me?
Yeah.
I'm hoping we have enough icing in this tube. I'm not 100% sure. Though we are halfway done. I know we made 16, but... Did we make 16 or 18?
18.
18. We made 18. These are the only ones that turned out pretty.
Can you hold that? It's hard to scrape this with one hand. I don't know how well the ears are going to stick to this.
We will attempt. We're doing half with the pink bow and half without.
Yeah, there's no more in here.
That's okay. Always come prepared.
You can do this one.
No. No. You have the steadier hand.
There's no steady hand when it comes to these. These look like crap.
You want me to start assembling the ears? Basically, the ears are just 2 mini Oreos. And you stick them on the side. Like so. 2 mini Oreos. Side. 2 mini Oreos. Would you like to do the last one?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have to put the pink on there if you don't want to.
I want to. I just don't like this thing.
We don't have to use it ever again if you don't want to.
There's still white in there.
Then maybe just do just a don't.
No.
And that's as clean as it's gonna get.
You want that?
Mm-hmm.
Fall.
Do you think you have enough to do them all with me? Or no?
I thought we were only doing 3 mini.
We could.
That's why I only made a little bit.
And one more mini. Ta-da! So, overall, oh no. Overall, here they are. Aren't they cute?
Don't look at this one.
Okay. Bye.